So after the day that I had yesterday, this is Friday, I woke up and drove about an hour to the Fort Lauderdale temple and walked around. It was beautiful. And then went inside and they had a beautiful waiting room with lots of blues and greens and earthy decor. And obviously my heart was heavy, but I know the peace that I can find in the temple. It's just so quiet and like still. And I went in, just started praying, telling the Lord the heaviness of my heart and how I was feeling. And immediately when I was done praying, and this has happened several times in the temple, immediately when I was done praying, a scripture came to mind, Doctrine and Covenants, section 101. And I don't ever question it, I just start reading. And I got to verse 37, and it says, "Therefore, care not for the body, neither the life of the body, but care for the soul, and for the life of the soul." And it spoke to me because obviously yesterday I was very heavy on the body, on cancer, on the size of the tumor, on the MRI also showed an enlarged lymph node in the left breast, and something showed up on the right side. I'd have to get they recommend a CT. So there was a lot of like body emphasis yesterday. And to go to the temple and to read that, care not for the body but for the soul. And not to say that I don't have to do anything about cancer or my body, but the priority is on the state of the soul. And so I just took off on scripture reading on soul. What is the soul? Found really good scriptures on that. And basically what I learned was to obey commandments, listen to the Lord, seek Him, walk in my faith. My sister made a good suggestion as well, not to get so wrapped up in like all of the past that needs healing and all of the mistakes and all of the ins and outs of emotionally what everything could mean and why I have a tumor, but to wake up every day, seek to get the Spirit, and then the Spirit will guide me what to focus on, what questions to ask. Just live by the Spirit, not from the mind. And so as I did my scripture study today in the temple and I was just kind of in that space, it just felt renewed. I felt renewed. It felt like a renewal of hope, a renewal of love, peace, understanding, perspective. So grateful for the chance to go and just breathe. Man, and then the coolest part, and that was kind of an obscure scripture, I've never really heard it before, and the coolest part was I was on my way home and I read 2 talks. One was Healing Soul and Body by Robert D. Hales, and the other was Safety for the Soul, Jeffrey R. Holland. And like 1 or 2 minutes into Elder Hales' talk, he referenced that same Doctrine and Covenant scripture. And he was talking about the pain and things from his heart problems. And I was like, perfect. This is so orchestrated. And it just took a minute to say a prayer of gratitude that everything had lined up, that I could feel the hand of the Lord again, that He was so aware of me. And it made all the difference. So tonight I'm going to bed feeling a lot of peace, gratitude. A lot of people reached out. I know my sister made a post, and I've just felt a lot of love, and I'm grateful for that. So thank you. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for the thoughts, prayers, positivity. I feel it.